Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is MC1 Gamer. Happy holidays, everybody. I wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to one of the local gaming stores in the area. Not right near where I live. I'm in North Jersey. But there's a store out in Brooklyn called the Brooklyn Strategist. I think they do a phenomenal job. They're over in Carroll Gardens. Here's the address. Go check them out if you're anywhere in the New York area. It's a nice little store. They really do a good job. Nice presentation. Very friendly. They've got some great deals. If you're watching this and you still haven't spent your money for Black Friday or even for upcoming for Cyber Monday, you might want to check them out. They've got some really good deals on a lot of really cool items. First of all, it's a good-looking store. I think this might have been like a Starbucks or some kind of little restaurant or cafe, and it got converted into a gaming store. And look. There are a number of places in the local area where I go, about 3 or 4 that I frequent pretty regularly. And some of them are nicer than others, and some of them are just overcrowded with stuff, and some of them are still building up their client base. This is a store I think they really did a nice job, quality job. It's just nice to play in a really cool looking, clean environment. I just think they did a really good job. They have a lot, food that you can order. Certainly, it's not bad prices at all. And they've got really good deals. Again, I cannot stress enough. They've got really good deals for Black Friday, and I think I also got for upcoming Cyber Monday. And it's not just GW stuff. There's all kinds of games. Armada, lots of board games. They have Magic the Gathering. They as you can see here, they have plenty of stuff for both 40K and for Age of Sigmar. They just got a whole bunch of Horus Heresy stuff, which I think is like the 30K stuff, but those models can also be used for 40K. An incredible deal. If I was playing 40K or if I was getting involved in that type of a game, I would definitely be going after this box. It is a steal in terms of not just what the price is, even at the regular retail price, it's pretty good for the models that you get. And it's its own board game in and of itself, but you can use the models, obviously, for the tactical game. And, of course, they have plenty of people, lots of people that are playing Age of Sigmar. They're more than happy to have anybody come down if they want to play 8th edition or even 9th Age, if you want to go and get tables. It's a cool store. I just wanted to show a couple more pictures. They have, from miniature figures, D&D stuff, obviously card game accessories. They really have done a nice job. This is just one side of the where the tables are and the terrain. In the back, they have a nice big table that opens up the center. Really cool type of gaming table. I'd love to get one of those for myself, where the center opens up and it's kind of recessed. Got a lot of drawers on the outside, and you can see it just in the distance, just a little whitewash from the lights, and the whole center. All these panels come off, and submerged into that is a gigantic area where they have just a whole pile of Dwarven Forge. So if you're looking to do any kind of D&D Pathfinder or anything like that, you can set up Dwarven Forge stuff, probably even, for the most part, leave it there. And it's ginormous. It's a really big gaming table. Actually, this is a good look at it. The whole area that folds up is where I put the mat down. They also have, these guys are a dealer for Frontline, the fat mats. So these are the gamepad mouse mats. I use them for a lot of things. I have a really nice one for the Urban Combat. I think it's the Urban Combat 2. It's kind of like an angular ruins and roadway. I wanted one for this is their Alpine map, and this is a 6x4 foot mat. I was thinking of getting the 4-foot one because I could use it for Frostgrave. I certainly could use it for Age of Sigmar or Bolt Action, but I figured I could bolster that 4x4 with a 2x4 area of woodland or mountainous or even industrial, some kind of buildings and stuff. But they had an option for the 6x4. I got a great deal on it, so I went for the 6x4. And you can see that this gaming table, it has it's like a whole foot on the outer edge of it for you to put your stuff, your units that have been that are waiting to be deployed or that have already been defeated, or books or whatnot. I want a table like this. This is a great table. So we put it down. Just take a look at it. This is a great mat. You'll be seeing this with Bolt Action, Frostgrave, a lot of other things in addition to my other mats. I just think Frontline Gaming is one of the top of the line quality mats when it comes to these types of mats. There's others out there. There's GameMat.eu. There's others. There's Kraken has a nice Kickstarter with them. that's going on right now. If you get on board for the next 48 hours, you've got a lot of options. But I'm really stoked about this particular mat for some upcoming games. And you know, look, they had a really good deal again for the Black Friday. And again, I bet you they'll be doing this, extending this for Cyber Monday. You should call them up. Give these guys a call. They have after school stuff for kids playing games, and I'm talking about tabletop games, war games, you know, miniature games. And you know, they even have stuff when school's out, so kids sign up. It's like a mini camp. And they do birthdays. I love it. If I lived in the area, I'd be at this place all the time, and I'll be going back there. I'll be spending like an afternoon with my son there. I thought they were extremely inviting. You know, Colt, William, they were really cool. There's another lady at the store. I forget her name. I apologize, but you know, just good customer service, really cool. And I could see that they have a pretty good following. The place is not packed. You know, I've seen a lot of pictures, you know, but even if they can accommodate quite a few people, I think you just got to call up, make sure they got table space, and make sure that it's not a night that's dedicated to one type of gaming. But even then, I think they probably could accommodate as long as you call in advance. And they have an option for you to actually store your stuff. You know, they have a whole storage area at the site where you can leave your storage bags and boxes, your bins, and you know, they make arrangements for that as well. So just a whole wealth of cool stuff going on over at the Brooklyn Strategist. Check it out. I go to a lot of the Jersey stores. You know, I'm looking to you know, make an appearance at one of the Manhattan stores for some tournaments and event days that have coming up that I'll be talking about. But this is definitely going to be one of the places that's going to be on my stop in doing the rounds, and you know, trying to promote